Welcome back, guys. This is Arthur's bootleg versus originals. Number 5. What we got in front of us is a bomb jack. I had a guy in Canada contact me about 3 days ago, and he asked me, because this is on eBay, and he asked me, he goes, is this a bootleg or an original? And I said, he got me. You know, really got me. I didn't know what to say. So I had to do a bit of Googling. So I came across it, I did a bit of Googling on it, and I found out that the original and this bootleg is so close, you couldn't pick it again, like I keep saying, you know. And the only reason you could tell if the difference is, over here, I'll flip it around here, it's got Techman on screen printed on the board. But the board layout, 100% exactly like an original. So I said to the guy, no man, it's a bootleg, you know. So I didn't want to sort of say, yeah man, it's an original and rip the guy off. I'm not that type of person, you know. So I did a bit of research, guys. It was a good question, because as I said, I fixed this up not long ago, and I just put it on eBay just to offload, because bomb jack don't come up all the time. I'm actually trying to find something. I didn't even prepare my notes properly. So yeah, this is a bomb jack, and it looks the same. I'll show you another one. Now this guy here, oh fuck, what's the original? This guy here, this is a Riga. He goes, oh yeah man, we saw that last time on your first videos. No, I'm going to explain to you why. You ever look at the colour of the board and the colour of the bootleg is a bit duller in green colour. And have a look, this one, the story is, Bomb Jack was the last of their games, correct me or not, you could always hang shit on me or down the bottoms with notes, before Techman became Tecmo. So Tecmo, you can see how it's written, hang on, bloody hell. Tecmo is written on the board. So the same with the original Bomb Jack, it was written on the board over here, on the shot here, over here. It was written Tecmo. So you could have a good look between the two now. You can sort of see the layout is the same. Hang on, put it over here. You can sort of see the layout, the same edge connectors, the same interface. I've actually put these on with my universal adapter that I made, because I'm trying to actually find it while we're talking. Oh, here it is here. Yeah, here. There you go. This is another one from Canada. So I repaired it. I made it my own loom on it because I wasn't happy with what I got with it. So I've made it. I'll use a JST type plugs if you want to know what it is. So I've done that. But here it is. The funny thing. Like, remember the last time I showed you that bootleg in video 1? Here's that bootleg of the Riga. This was the 2 types of bootlegs of this Riga of the Techman. This one here has got the videos on the side of the end of the pin. I'll move it over here. It's over here. It's got the edge of the pins for the video. So they run. You have a good look. It sort of runs across all the way up to the back for these little header pins. Let me flip it around. Where the header pins are here. You see the header pins? So it runs into there. So what I did, I had to disconnect them here, because on my adapter that I made, this is an adapter that I quickly whipped up, I had the grounds in there, so I couldn't work out with it, so I had to modify it a little bit. So back to what I was saying to you, with this bootleg from my last video, let's get rid of the bomb jack. With from the first video, like I said to you, they are pretty close of what they did back in the day with the originals and the bootlegs. Like I said to you, you know, in case those people didn't see the first one, yeah, I just want to, yeah. So I have a geezer how they've done it. They were pretty close to each other. So again, it was all down to the money. But how can I explain? Oh, here's another one. Oh, this is another one that I've got on eBay. This is another Tecmo game. This is Knights. Another weird game. It's the same platform as Shadow Knights and that. Again, they all went back to the custom chips, so there was no more bootlegs of these boards anymore. Because, as I said to you with many from the Konami one, don't get me wrong, oh man, you were bagging the shit out of Konami. I wasn't bagging the shit out of Konami, I just say it as it is. Because people need to know the truth, you know, because, as I said, I've been in it for a long time, and I've seen a lot of weird shit. But, again, they've done this to protect their boards from getting hacked. So, don't forget that back in the late 80s, they lost a lot of money with bootleg software games. And I found something in an article. Oh, by the way, if you just want to know what my username on eBay is, I actually made it life easy so you know what I am. Oh, funny thing is, you can see my amusement service. I had one guy on eBay a long time ago who goes, oh, do you repair boards? Oh, no, man, I repair washing machines. Okay? Have a look at my username. I'm not promoting, I'm just saying. Amusement service. What does it mean? I service amusements. Yeah, man, I do washing machines, you know? Unbelievable, you know? But I was flicking through a manual one day, and this is why Americans didn't have no bootlegs there. Because why? This is what they were getting every time they were a manual on a game, okay? This is what happens. I'm going to leave it so you guys can read. Why Americans never got bootlegs. Because there was huge criminal laws against it. So, you poor bastards there in America never got bootlegs. So, all the operators back in the day, they were paying top dollar for the distributors, like we were getting done here. So, if you go and pay $3,000 or $2,500 for a game board, you expect to make a couple of bucks out of it. And you guys in America are on quarters. And mate, to get a lot of quarters to pay off a game, it's a lot of quarters. So yeah, I found this on a manual. I was printing out, I don't know what it was. There it was, you know. So again, I thought I'll show you this, what happened with the American markets. Forget about the Europe. Europe, they were just copying anything they could copy, you know. Any bootleg was out there, you know, in there too. Okay, so here's another one. This one here. This was another classic game. This is at that World Cup '84. Originally, this came out was a trackball. I remember seeing this had a great looking tabletop with a trackball on one end, trackball on the other. It had it was sort of a bowish type cabinet. Google it up, have a look. Don't look at this. I've actually I took the rams off because this board to me, it's not worth what's the word? Any value in it. It's just mainly for parts basically now. Let's see how they've done the security chip on it. The security back then. Again, I see how the chips are. It's all security. So I've kept these to repair other boards, basically, you know. And the thing is, they've got numbers on them. And they still look number 4, number 3, number 4 and that. And if you have a look over here, you can sort of see number 4s, number 3s, number 4s. So basically, they're a gate array of all the chips in one. So what I'm trying to explain to you, see this? All this is in that. So again, the guys don't know how to crack it. That's why they cracked the old boards back in the days. So this is, and by the way, Tecmo, I couldn't find any good photos for these girls. Tecmo had the best boobies in their game, especially that Dead or Alive. Made those, and beach volleyball, they had the big boobies. The guys that did this must have loved big boobies because there's a lot of big boobies in Tecmo games. So, I found some more interesting magazines. I found a Play Meter. Sounds like Playboy, but it's Play Meter. This is another magazine came out of America, competing with the other one. Oh, got my brain stopped. Replay. So again, it was the same. Well, as soon as I get up to Gary Stern, but again, there he is again. There he is again. But as I said to you, it was always about what was coming out. Like we said, this is the promotions. I think these guys are still around. I don't know. Like I said, Google. Everything's on the internet now. The old Pokemon when it started coming out, you know. But as I said to you, this is how we were getting our information. I keep saying it. This is, again, how else do we get our information back in the day, you know? No internet. Well, the internet started back slowly. So what year was this? March 2000. Oh, internet was then. Oh, the craze of the photo booths. Oh, don't tell me you never went into these photo booths. did they make some serious coins? So again, it's advertising a bit of, it's the style of telling us what's coming out. I've got to make sure I flick slowly over because people are complaining. This is a hard game to find. Okay, very hard to find game. This was on Naomi platform. Oh, there it is, Naomi platform. Didn't even read it. It was on those Naomi 1 systems. It was the first ones. Yeah, again. Now the virtual tape made good game, quite a great game. Yeah, so this is basically it. So here's another one. Hang on. I found here's a couple of weird ones. When I was in Japan, walking around Ikebara, where all the game fanatics were. This one here is 1987. I was just found it on the street there. So these are what the guys will get. But special publications. I don't know whether they got toilets here and urinals. This guy's smoking a fucking joint. Again, this is typical Japanese information. You know, they pick them up, advertising, the craze of Japanese. I can't believe the toilets again. Yeah. Yeah, this is just amazing what you could pick up off the streets while you're walking around. Have a look. What was it? 298,000 for one of these. Yeah. Well, I love the big girl character with big eyes. Yeah, it's a craze. Yeah, it's amazing. Tekken 3. Now that was off the street. Something else I picked up off the street while I was cruising around. Some other newspaper there. But yeah, here's another one. This is another magazine from Japan. What year was this one? 97. Again, this game made a shitload of cash, and the final furlong didn't make some cash. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm not over the money and that, but just say, when a game makes a lot of money, you say it makes a lot of money. They made a lot of money, good entertainment, because they were getting interactive with the people. They were sort of moving away to get people interactive, you know, so that it were all becoming interactive games. These will be running a pneumatic compressor in there for the bike to go up and down on the 50-inch stuff. They did make, okay, so they were trying to make the interactive, basically, everything interactive. For people to come back. Yeah. We'll check 97. Gallop 2 racer, see? Yeah. So this is basically advertising what they're selling. Again, this is the information we were getting, basically. So again, I don't know if these guys are still making magazines of that, but I found a good article in another one. I've actually, this is 98, a 98 magazine, another Japanese one. What I found, when I was flicking through it, was a great article here. It goes, have a look at this, unoccupied second player seats. Too many two-player competition battles games machines are played with single players. So this is what we just said to you in 98. So around that era, things were sort of dying off. The games, people weren't playing them. They're just slowly disappearing. So I've left this so you guys got to read it yourselves. I'm going to sit here reading it, like story time. But again, it started. You can see in what happened in 98, and all these guys who are collecting the hardcore games like Cave Racing and all that. They weren't many around because the industry was dying. Price of games are so expensive, and how can you justify paying the type of money when you weren't Raider Silver Gun? Somebody was talking about this. A very hard to find game. Again, what do you say? It was just, again, price of cost. It was just too expensive. But the people weren't coming back because the home here. But look, the Dreamcast system started coming in. You know. Have a look. Here's a Dreamcast. Okay, it's got a few battle scars in that. Still got the laser. It's probably worth big dollars now. But yeah, the old Dreamcast. I don't throw nothing out. I'm a hoarder. basically, you know, as I said to you, information on the magazines. I'm trying to find another one from another Australian magazine to show for you. But yeah, this is the information, the people showing what they were selling back in the day, who's selling what. Yeah, that's how we were sort of getting our information. I don't know how much this book was costing me back in the day, but again, this is how we were getting around with information. Now it's on the Google, YouTube, you name it. Everybody can get information everywhere. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this the Techman and the. I forgot to show you. Got another one. Remember video 4? We were talking about bloody track rot. Because everything, you know, me, I don't sort of organise it like the cooking shows. This is Atomic Runner. I got this. It's pretty. It's not bad, but you know what the problem with this guy is? Hang on, let me open him up. It's a 2-layer board, and you say, "Yeah, what's wrong with this guy?" Check the track rot. Okay, look at that. Look at what my work on it I had to do. I had to get those little wires to make the tracks up. I don't know what happened over this section. I got no clue. Yeah, I forgot to show you this one on the last one with track rot. I know we're jumping from one to the other, but yeah, check what I had to do. So again, how much time do you put into these boards to repair? I've got so many of them that I'm digging up every day, you know, and I'm going, oh, I don't know how much. I've only got 2 hands, so how much time do you spend on them? So what I do is I try getting much closer than that. If not, I'll just give it to somebody else who's got plenty of time up their sleeves and they've got nothing else to do. Go for it. Learn how to repair boards. And again, like I say, how much time do you spend? But I want to save this board, you know. It's a great game. It's not a game that comes up. And a lot of Data East games, I will bring up some Data East games later. Don't worry, I've got a shitload of weird Data East games. You know, everyone's going to go, yeah, man, what, fighters' histories? Trust me, I've got about 4 fighting histories. If somebody doesn't have a hot fighting history in their collection, they don't have Data East games, you know. And again, what do you do? A game that doesn't come up all the time. Again, Google it. Trust me. You know? So, yeah, I'll leave it on that note. I appreciate you watching your notes. Everybody's been saying, oh, how good they are. They picked up a couple of tracks. Oh, not pill tracks. They picked up some ideas, especially how to store their boards, especially with the silica chips. Or is the silica chips over here? I've got it over here somewhere again. But yeah, as I said, at least I'm helping you guys out. As I said, drop me a message, whatever. I'm happy to help. But again, how much time do you spend on this stuff, mate? It's a lot of time spent, you know, trying to get them running, you know. So yeah, all right. Appreciate you guys watching this video again. So we're up to this.